The Gen 4 News Cycle Trilogy is coming to a close, with a new updated Arca Car and a updated Gen 4 car all confirmed. But first, I would like to invite you guys all one more time to the Ohio Oval 100 presented by Trophy Tracks. This is my 5,000 subscriber special race, and it'll be on Saturday, March 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. This race will be run just as a regular hosted, but with the password protection, and the password will be 5k subs, and more info on the prizes and everything else in the description. Alright, now to the news. The official iRacing account on Instagram confirmed yesterday that the Gen 4 Cup Series is coming this season once again, but with a little more information this time. First off, they said that their Arca Car had 800 horsepower in it, which was a little bit different than what we measured with Motec, but you can never know for sure what that is. This would be pretty in line with what a nationwide car would be around the Gen 4 time, but assuming that this motor is a Cup motor, this would also kind of cross over into some sort of Arca territory around 2009. With the car having a nationwide body and a Cup level motor that was a bit outdated, that could be within the specs of the Arca Car around this time. So while this car technically could have existed, I don't think there is a actual real life counterpart that they're going for right now. I think all this happened very quickly, and we'll see why in the next little bit here. And the race lengths of the Gen 4 fixers have been confirmed by Tyler D. Hudson on Twitter. There are going to be 80 laps for a 1.5 mile tracks, 60 laps for anything over that, so like Auto Club in Michigan, and then less than that I think that they haven't done yet, but it'll probably be around 100 laps or so for the shorter tracks. Another big thing mentioned here is that the Arca Car is included with the Gen 4 car, so you just have to make one purchase. If you already own the Arca Car, you already own the Gen 4 car when that gets updated. It seems like it'll be similar to like the modifieds. So that's very good that there's no additional purchase necessary. It will make the series very accessible for all of the people who want to try it. And once again, each of the tracks that are being used are very commonly owned tracks, and it'll start out with Homestead, and then I went down the list yesterday, but you can see it here once again. So they do note that the Arca Car as it is now will be completely reverted, and then the new Gen 4 car will be added in its place. So that'll make for some interesting patches on Monday. I know that because of that I can't even get any of my farmer guides out because there's just no way to practice or get a lap for it, so that's unfortunate. But everything should be back to what the new normal is on Monday. And finally, the big news of the day is that they are looking to update the Arca Car to a modern version, so I assume that would be with a Gen 6 type body. I don't know if they're going to look to move it over from a current Gen 6 car or if they're going to rescan a new Arca Car body. Other than that, they're going to be updating the Gen 4 car as well, which we were all kind of wondering if they would do because the current Arca Car technically is a Gen 4 body, but it looks like that they can get their hands on something Gen 4, they will scan it and add it to the game. It's very surprising to me that they are going to completely overhaul the Arca Car as quickly as they did because they just had a big update for the interior and all that. And what that told me was that they were planning on keeping the Arca Car for a while because you don't go and make all of those modernization updates to a car you're just going to retire soon. But maybe something had changed recently with the accessibility to the new Arca Car or something else. I actually have some speculation on what went on and what that quote-unquote accidental update happened. Maybe I'm putting a tinfoil hat on, but I really believe that this was an overall change that they were looking to make, not right now, but sometime in the future. I think that they might be waiting on the scans for the Arca body and maybe the Gen 4 body, but along the way somebody was probably testing the updates that would be made into the what is now known as the Gen 4 car, and I think that was the build that accidentally got released with the update. So at this point, I feel like that this change to the Gen 4 and the Arca Car would have happened eventually, maybe a couple seasons down the line. I think that they were probably waiting on the scans for the bodies before going all into it. But with this mistake that was made and the community, I would say outroar, begging, whatever you want to call it, we were able to really influence some change into iRacing between YouTube, Twitter, everywhere on the internet, kind of just making it a viral moment. I think that's really awesome, and it's one of my favorite things I've ever seen on iRacing, and I'm happy to even be a small part of it. So I want to thank you guys for coming along with me in this journey, and I think that there are going to be some great races to come out of it, and I will get to making the guides as soon as I am able to. Look forward to it this season. Make sure to subscribe if you want to learn how to ride this Gen 4 car. I'm going to be learning too, but hopefully I'll be able to put in the work for you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all on the track.